We're gonna blow some glass today. Surprise, surprise. Happy Saturday. Everybody out there in TV land. Had to turn off my Pandora. I'm running some fucking live over here on YouTube. Fixing to go out on my porch here before I get started in earnest. I got a couple of cheapos lined up here. Roll me out some of this, that. I'm gonna fucking roll out the gold wire here. Do some fancy ass shit today. I promised to let you watch me actually craft something that you requested. Pollyanna. Polly likes to see me work. So we're gonna do that. Do some silver and gold over my cobalts. And then we'll make some bongs today, and a couple of long Sherlocks. So it's a break from the norm. So we'll put that on the live cast. Good morning. How you doing today? No, this isn't your mama's recipe channel, man. We blowing glass. God, everybody thinks we homesteading or something. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's take the weed out to the front porch too. Or I mean hemp. I call it marijuana. Very good medifications. You know, fucking ain't moving weight. Doing push-ups. Fuck. It's been a very busy week. I feel like I'm making YouTube videos and repeating myself and repeating myself and repeating myself. C'est la vie, eh? Fucking hey, baby. Oh, now we're in the sunshine. I can't even read what you're talking about. I'm just gonna sit here and get hot. Shit. Beautiful day out here. See if I can't get you at least horizontal or some shit. Looking at the mountains over here. Beautiful sky. There ain't hardly any clouds over here. There's a couple. Oh my goodness. The best of marijuana. They're fucking delicious. So damn crystally. And you just don't need much. Very potent stuff. Very potent. Very, very potent. The most potent. The best potent. I see a couple clouds developing over here. Okay, maybe they're dissipating. Going into nothingness. Gonna be about 80 today here in Casper. Fucking loving it. Had a couple of local trolls follow me around to my archaeology page. All I got to say, you little bitches, you know where I'm at. You can put your hand on it. I had people tell me that flipper was fucking AI. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. Come and touch it. Come touch my flipper. I'm in your town. We got physical proof. I'm not afraid to show off. Showing that shit all over the place. What we say here on this channel, we can prove in a court of law. Morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good.
Shit. You gotta be careful out here. I'm in public. I could blow a snot bubble at any point. Oh, shit. Oh. I guess he didn't have an ID. Yes, ma'am.
Broke its ear off.
Huh?
Broke its ear off.
I'm gonna have to fix that thing.
I just noticed.
I noticed yesterday. I didn't see it in the case either. So, I don't know. But yeah. wait till Tuesday. We'll talk about it. Because it's under my skin now. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you for letting me know, man. Look at that pretty fucking car right there. Doing donuts. Jesus Christ. What kind of shirt is that? Fucking doing donuts in his fucking purple car. That's a nice ride. So it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be sunny and 78 here in Casper. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. God, I can't read anything. I'm going to have to go in the house. It's all good. My kiln's hot. We're making other things than cheap shit today, so at the request of Polly, we're going to watch. I'm going to put some gold and silver up on some blue first, because I got some of this pretty. What's up, Glenn? I see you. Who else in here? Oh my goodness, I'm still blurry. Christy? No, that's Kathy. I can't read who that is. I'm sorry. I was just into some. I just recognized Glenn. Good morning, Glenn. Lewis, welcome to the corner. Dun, dun, dun. Today we'll be applying extreme heat to some silicate, making stuff with it. I'm gonna restack some of my glass on top. I was getting top heavy. Put a bunch of it down there on the bottom. That's one with the gold wire melted down and on my stick.
I could make it
24 karat. Little nugget. Put it on a collar because it's a lot more stiff than clear glass. Clear glass, that gold's gotta you gotta heat it up so hot to make it fuse. It melts the silicate. And it fucking roll right off of there. So you gotta put something at least as thick as cobalt on the tip of it to hold your gold. It doesn't roll around so much. It doesn't melt so quickly. There's rules. The gold isn't normally the easiest thing to work with because of the temperature differentiation. You need to make it a lot hotter than the silver when it pops off. Put that in there. And Pretty pretty. Good enough focus. It's so pretty. We'll put some marbles in that one in a minute. Probably do a dichro love. I just want to get this one. Couple of them off here. Just to the side. Throw me the dichro love right now. Hopefully the purple will agree. Sometimes it argues when I do shit like that. That's a pretty deep scene. Yeah, sit in here and grow. At least we're hot. Yeah. Get up. just the tip. It'll probably take longer to make the marble than the pipe. That's how these go. That's the fun part of glassblowing. You get to make pretty stuff. But making the pretty stuff actually takes longer than the stuff you're putting the pretty stuff on usually. Although that's a pretty thing, we're putting it on. So, done already. I mean, it's really iridescent there. I don't know how much you guys can pick it up, but it's pretty good. I like the gold and silver mixed because it gives that whole rainbow effect to it. And it transitions real nice. I mean, just throws boom, boom. You see the chemical reaction of the gold hitting the silver, it goes fucking greens and purples. Shit, it's fucking awesome. I love it. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna turn the light. Yeah, we're in good light. Let's go over here and cover this shit. You're all my fucking shout out to you. What the fuck? How are you, man? What's up, Mike? Hey, fuck, Chad's here. What's up, Chad? How you doing? And Nick, everybody? God damn, this is just a Saturday morning, isn't it? Kids running wild. Well, that's nothing new there, brother. Good to see you. So, first off, let's cover this. That is a stainless steel table. This is Marihuchi. It is the hemp plant. It is a protected crop in the United States and all 50 fucking states. It is more effective for my personal neuropathy than medical cannabis. So there you go. That's my opinion on that. So it's legal in 50 states. That's definitely law. So there's no medical misinformation there. It's my personal shit. Looky there. We got stars and hearts and diamonds. Yeah, that's right. That's a peridot stone with garnets encased with diamonds. And an artsy manner in a very ancient stone that was found in Hastings, Michigan. Here we got hearts on this side. There's an upside down little heart. There you go. There's another one. Little triangles and squares. We call this the Lucky Charm stone. This is actually the plume for one of the feathered serpents we discovered. And it's one of the small side bottom plumes. And it's got a whole pattern across it that is encased in trinitite glass from a nuclear explosion in the area. This is registered as a new archaeological discovery in Hastings, Michigan. And if you see that little star pattern right there in the stone itself, the matrix that makes up the crystal, that is a signature of a magnetron, which is a microwave emitter going through a semi-liquid. So we found the pit underneath this truck-sized feathered serpent in Hastings, Michigan, with pure silica, calcium carbonate, and the mercury present. And gave that to LSU. third archaeological or archaeologist ranked college in the nation. It says, well, what they were doing was mixing it with the mercury and then shooting it with the magnetron, and you can see the star pattern coming out, the little flowers coming out like a monofilament, kind of goes straight from one end to the other, which gives us piezoelectric crystal polarity. So you can harvest it. Long story short, we could build our houses on little slabs of this and cut out the electric. So, I mean, if you want to say this is AI, I've got something else I could show you that's AI. It may be a little bigger than you want it to be. But one point, I'm just gonna have to admit, Daddy got a big dick, and I've got physical proof that these things exist. That's all I got for you. Shout out to my trolls. Whoop, whoop. Now, there we go. So, yeah, I had some people on my archaeology page. So, I think it's AI. Are you kidding me? And a couple of them live here locally. So I was like, all right, let's do this. Want to touch my rock? My rock hard. It's dumb rock hard. I got hearts and stars on it. I got a couple turtle flippers too. I just don't have it on me at the moment. It's in an undisclosed location, which I could be at in about 10 seconds. I'm busy. All right, let's see here. First step, I got to attach our beautiful, most wonderful, fucking beautiful piece to a piece of clear, if I can find my small stick. What else is that? Need patience. Let that thing warm up again. Class will teach you patience. What's up, John? Welcome back. started on the key All right, well, there's purple. Freezing up over here on the tube of you. Purple dichrow and the pretty blue. My God, she left you here with me again?
I'm making fish shit today.
Out here we made it from the port, soon as you smoke tobacco, be right back. I'll be right back. King makes the longer Sherlock. Cool. Pretty long. Yeah. That's the difference between clear and collar. Clear is a lot less expensive to work with, especially if I'm just fuming it. With the silver, it's really cheap compared to the collar. Silver is probably cheaper than that. Oh, they do. Purple, especially purple and pink. About $8 a piece. The clear color? Oh. Pass down. Very. It was a four, it said 420 on it, you know, it's like just a chill. Mhm. Yeah, totally stupid. Yeah, that was good. Right? Right? Right. Right. More donuts.
donuts.
Keep in mind, grassy knolls. What's up, Jamie? How you doing, brother? Grassy knolls in use. Everything you see is an excuse for something else. Going all real in the world. Grassy knolls. Went pretty shit today. Yeah, nice. Cool down, looks good. There's a really purple diaper. Real nice view. Football. Love my job. I want to make sure about that. Ow. I want to turn up the music, but the music's not even on. I miss the Pandora. The rumble went down, what, yesterday? Hours. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll be testing that out soon. It might have made a difference. Might have got a hat to draw. It's a controlled burst of beauty. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes for that to go off. It's great. It's one of its treasures. They had to write the president, see if the bar, see if it is wonderful.
Right on. How's everybody doing? Hopefully having a good Saturday. I am busting out as required. Hey there, beautiful lady. How you doing? What's up, Sidon? We are doing a live. I want to let y'all know Rumble was down. We'll be doing a Rumble soon. I'm not sure what happened there. They may have updated, made it easier or something, hopefully. Or they may have got hacked. But they was down for a few hours. The same shit, different days. That just sounds boring, Polly. You know what these are for. Mm-hmm. Getting a good grip on stuff. 4.1, Knoxville, California. Don't worry, there's a wildfire following it. You make you feel right at home. It's like a real Californian.
Same shit, different day, but there was a 4.1 over here next to me. Sounds like different shit. You know, typical shit nowadays. TSDD, typical shit. Trying to help you out, Polly. That's a little more interesting than SSDD. Just saying, trying to judge.
Most of you're into that, and it's not really exciting. The 4.1 until about 9. Ready for the 9. It's coming. Don't worry. You didn't feel it? Yeah, nice. Well, this is becoming normal. We're getting it to be normal again. Look at this pile of fucking pipes I got going on. It's kind of like I know how to repeat myself a lot. So remain calm. We have Marihucci. It's all good. Ain't it? It's all good. You got Marihucci, it's all good. Who gives a fuck? You got a whole damn straight Casper, Wyoming. We got Marihucci.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Not too bad.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Look, Polly, I got my own mountain view over here. Turtle. See that shit? Look at this. Hey, we've seen this pattern. We've seen this pattern.
You've married iguanas. Oh yeah, a lot of yellow. I just finished that khaki kind of color and the tube of the amber yellow. Doing a tube of every color in every batch, pretty much. Some of them get 2 or 3 because we got a whole bunch of fucking that tube. Like the teal, I got a bunch of teal, a bunch of blue, but I'm making the blue, the pretty blue now. I'm going to continue through with that whole stick because the rest of the stick I just did cobalt. That's kind of popular too. People are loving the pipes. Probably selling about half of what I'm making every day too. Funny enough. I love your pipe. Put China out of business pipe. That ain't shit. I ain't done shit since I got here to make that. Just repeat myself. I'm used to it. Well, you know, they finally located the elusive cannabinoid that shrinks tumors. And they said it seems to be really effective on childhood tumors that are some of the hardest to shrink, most damaging, et cetera, et cetera. Apparently, the DOJ has been ordered to reclassify it. So I'm expecting at least to drop down to 3 because it's definitely a medical need. So we'll see what happens. You're smoking out of one of my pipes right now. Well, aren't you lucky? Howdy. Here's that guy doing donuts again. Where in the hell would you pick up one of my pipes? That's rare. You must know somebody. We're making pretty shit today, girl. Right here at the Forbidden Leaf. Hola, amigo. I am too. I think I'm the luckiest out of the bunch. I ran into y'all. You only got one sucker. One old fucking man. Boss lady been driving around like Miss Daisy since we got here. No, the shower fell out. The shower tank. They don't want me driving anywhere now. They're like, nah, what if you fall apart? I'm like, well, I kind of did. Not much left to fall off. I guess I could just lose my shit tank. That would be kind of tragic. So, that cross thing right there, hanging, that used to hold a bell of seeds. It's gone. Them fucking things are ruthless gangsters over here. Saw like a dove come over here, park its ass over here and try to get some seed. They wasn't even around, but them little motherfucking finches converged on that sumbitch. About 5 of them rolled down there and said, "Bugah!" It chased them away real quick. I was like, "It gangsters, man. They emptied that fucking thing right there in about 2 days." Miss you too, Polly. Seamus always asking how you are too, so obviously he misses you. Have a good day, fellas. Here goes Boss Man. Fucking beautiful day, Casper, Wyoming. I'm just happy some dumb motherfucker made this really viable product here, 50 states protected crop hemp product that helped my neuropathy. I'm sitting here without numbness. I'm kind of, it's got a whole lot of the same, like, fuck it that marijuana has in it. So I'm good there too. And one jar is so full of fuck it, you can't even see it. It's so thick. Nice. Good. You know, we need to start having so much of it they gotta put it in a gas tank. Then someone will realize, oh my God, that's right. This stuff lubricates your engine as it burns and fucking gives you not only better gas mileage, better mileage per fucking engine. It's like, damn, better protection than a synthetic oil. Maybe then, you know, we would stop killing each other over fucking oil. That's why it started. And that's why it's a protected crop, because I proved it to the Senate 42-2. That ain't no medical misinformation. That's fucking reality. That's law. That's law. It's part of the fucking Farm Bill. 505 pages of truth. How the U.S. government signed in 1871 the fucking D.C. Organic Act, which fucking finalized the Crown Vatican D.C. Corporation, which owns us as Knights of Malta, the warring arm of the Catholic Church. You don't think they know? You don't think the Pope knows? An American Pope. You don't think he knows? He knows. So does Donnie. Donnie's very fully aware of who his boss is. His politics 101. You might not like my politics, but you know, I'm the guy that advised senators. I'm just telling you how the fuck it was. Why are you sitting around on your couch calling me names? I made a lot of friends when my hemp legislation passed 42-2 in the North Carolina Senate, setting precedents for the federal act in 2018 with Mitch McConnell. The friends I made weren't really friends. It wasn't legal anywhere in the United States since they put a tax act on it. I made a very bold statement, which nobody actually talks about, the reason why the fucking Farm Bill protects hemp. Because it was actually a heinous act of mass murder of the fucking U.S. government and a reason to go to war and murder for oil, that it was fucking made illegal in the first place. It wasn't Anslinger, it wasn't fucking paper, it wasn't cotton, it wasn't what you thought it was. It was literally the U.S. government, and everybody else fucking just benefited from it. DuPont, etc. It's so far from the truth why hemp was made illegal. We were burning it in our tanks and dipping the fucking gas back into the fucking ocean is waste. Henry Ford was building cars, very durable cars, out of fucking hemp and running them in the tank, making them cheap so the farmer that made his car could fucking buy the car. That was his motto and shit. People forget these things or never get taught in school or never look it up in history, because who gives a fuck? was Henry Ford. He made tanks for the Germans. Yeah, he did. It's a fucked up world we live in, isn't it? Only we can change it. That's the whole thing. They got cow farts and motor emissions making the globe hotter. While your moon's doing a cartwheel every night, your crop's dying and the x-rays are burning the trees. They call them chemtrails and recognized by the U.S. government as stratospheric aerosol injections, mainly for solar radiation management. So they exist, they're there, but you're calling them the wrong name. And then you get mad at me because I try and tell you stratospheric aerosol injections exist. However, chemtrails, they don't. It's just a distract. It's how do we call that? Grassy motherfucking knoll. I refer to the JFK files on my channel because I released the real JFK files. All you need to see. Forensics says that you can't have smoke emitting from a fucking wound unless you're at point blank. You have to actually be connecting the gun to the fucking skin of the victim to have the smoke come through a hole. Because any other scenario would blow it out the other side of the fucking wound. There's air gap in there, it's coming out the side. It ain't going to push through the fucking wound. And we see smoke emit in a big blue cloud out of his head with a bunch of brain matter. Very clearly on the fucking uh, footage. You can see the violent reaction of her body as she pulls the trigger. It's fucking crazy. It's been there forever, but they distract the public by making them look at grassy knolls, and nobody for 70 years can figure out who the fuck shot that son of a bitch. How many bullets were there? There were two. There were two. One came in from behind. I do not claim to know who did that one. The second one, though, you can see with your own eyes who did that one. If you're looking, you can see it. It's like, oh my God. It wasn't nobody except for that pretty lady in that pretty pink dress. And that ain't no misinformation either. It's called reality. Your own eyes be seeing that. It's kind of like the moon doing a motherfucking cartwheel every night. Or the fucking, what you got? The Milky Way doing its fucking circle around the sky instead of coming up and over like it should. It's pointing everywhere. Fucking Orion's doing a fucking cartwheel every night. Crazy. Not me. I'm just observing and letting you know what's going on. I ain't tilting my camera. I'd be an idiot. Be like, oh, look, the moon's flipping, and it's all like it used to. Gee. I think Polly would have noticed 10 fucking years ago. Hi, I'm Captain Obvious. Your moon's doing a cartwheel because you let your planet laid on its side. We're all on one planet, all in the same situation. We need to pull it together. We've been here through this before. We're the difference. Mama needs our help. And if you can't get on board, you're going to be asked to leave in a very diplomatic manner. Boof! You gone, bitches. 3 suns sing a chord and it's going to be hit with a fucking hyper flare. This is going to be... And it's up to you in your own boots what your frequency is in your soul. And that's the way it goes. I just try to be real. I love y'all. I want to see y'all on that chain. We were designed by an amazing creator that created this whole fucking thing that you can't even see. I look up at the sky and realize I ain't even looking at any of the stars. I just seen a few. And all that was just for my view and pleasure? Or how small can you think my creator is? Are you kidding? I'm talking about a different creator. I'm talking about the one that made all that you can't even see. You gotta get telescopes to see. There's life everywhere you look. in every atom. We begin as atoms. Like it or not, I'm sticking with it. You are one cell organism in an atom. Then you got to graduate to helium or some shit. You better study. As you go back, creator, after you have that one little lifetime, you grew your little spark a little bit. Creator be taking, say, thank you, man. Now go have a Mai Tai. Think about it, read the book, see what fucking course you want to take. I'm going to take this a little bit here. Think, grow the rest of creation. These people been blocking us in this little circle, robbing the rest of creation with our grown energy because they sucking it off of us to make themselves live longer. That's not okay with creator. Honestly, you can't be torturing a soul after death. They got to have some rest, man. And you can't be stealing the energy from creation. All the universe is suffering for the greed and arrogance of a few. And it's got to be corrected. Now, the problem is, Mother has an investment here in her heart. It's called Planet Heaven. Planet Heaven, just like Mother Earth, is a living being that belongs to Mother in her heart because it's her aunt. It's her relative. I don't know if it's a niece or an aunt, but I get it's a female relative. It's really fucking close to her. I've said this very clearly several times. Those people need to add their magnet to heaven and help her because this is the time she needs her fucking stewards. Mom has hers, and these fucking people need to. They're very smart. I still, to this day, do not know what they're missing. I've read their stories. We found their temples. We know what they're doing. What the fuck are they missing? Or is it the arrogance? Is it truly arrogance and ego that carries them this far to the moment that they've been fearing for so long? The tone will be struck. There ain't nothing you can do without it. You can't destroy one of the suns to make it not happen. You know why? Because without all three suns, it negates any DNA being held together by all three frequencies. You kill three solar systems in doing so. They know this. Why can't they figure out this fucking simple? You got to be the same frequency in your heart. You got to understand and love the creator and your mother that you're on. And respect yourself as a child of those amazing fucking creative beings that you're a product of, and help protect in this time of reset. It's a safety measure only in life emitting fucking systems. It's the reset just in case things get out of control. Things are out of control. Get it back into control, pull your shit together, and get through this. And help the bunnies. Mama needs more shields. It ain't just the frequency. We're fixing to have a Nova Blast. Without your fucking shield, yeah, it's gonna hurt. So we have purpose. It was written on the wall. I didn't make this shit up. I just translated it. Everybody looked at it and said, "Oh my God, why didn't we see this a long time ago?" I don't know. Where the fuck's Graham Hancock? We got this now. Just embrace what you are. That's the big story. Stop hating each other. Fucking love each other, man. Every time you add a magnet to the chain, the whole chain gets stronger. If my fucking neighbor's having a suck day, we're all having a worse day than we could be. Because if that motherfucker was on the same chain as us, we'd all be stronger. And that's literally how we need to live our lives. Globally. I don't see a border on this marble. We're all doing the same cartwheel. I'm just going to stick to all that. And I also vow to not go to my dirt nap until those soul-sucking machines are fucking dismantled. I've got wrenches. If they're fucking machines, I got wrenches. Folly got bears. She hunts bears down, Jamie. Bitch does. Without a gun, she go fucking hibernating bear studies and shit. Fuck's wrong with you, Polly? Fucking human spiking. She's a bona fide tough bitch. She not only knows her rocks, she hunts bears down and be counting them and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? And bats. She be counting bats. She does weird stuff like that, Jamie. You'd like Polly. I keep telling you, you'd love that lady right there. Yeah, I know you have. That's why I think you'd love Polly. Hell no, you can't let that shooting spike. It might pop a fucking vein, man. Calm down. Shit's getting hairy. We've been talking about this for years. I've been warning about it for years. I've been talking about it a lot. You know, I repeat myself like that bin full of pipes in there. Same shit. Same shit. Just different color, same shit. Telling you the same thing different ways. You might like it the pink way. I like it the blue way. I don't know. I'm not judging. I just make it all different ways. The moon ain't supposed to be doing a goddamn cartwheel. I've described that in 100 of the 1,400 fucking videos a different way. And every time somebody says, oh wow, I get it now. Oh wow, I get it now. So I try to think of new exciting ways to show you that the goddamn moon ain't supposed to be doing a fucking cartwheel every time. On his doorstep. Hey, that's got to be exciting. Go away, bear. We had a few up in fucking years ago when I was up in up in Humboldt, up there in the national forest with Seamus and Mom. Had some bears coming around up there. We was in Trinidad. Bunch of bears up that region. They ain't bad. They're just looking for a yummy, something to eat. Unless you fucking with their babies, then they kind of, or they're real hungry. They gotta be real hungry to bite into an old crusty dude. Oh my God, it's so lazy day. Look how lazy the flags are and the clouds are just kind of hanging above the mountains over here. Let's walk around over here. Give you a good look at this beautiful shit that I'm surrounded by. It's fucking stupid. The deer come out of here. They like to hang out in this line of trees over here like every day, and then they run back up in there and they'll run back behind here. Every fucking morning you got ducks flying out of that pond right there. You got ducks and 2 geese. The geese would come walking. They get up here and they'll start honking. Walk, walk, walk. All the way up. Motherfucker all proud breasted and shit walking around. Making sure I ain't hearing no leaky noises. But yeah, this is pretty good scenery here for morning. Being how I'm in the middle of the metropolis of Well, not really in the middle of. The middle of is like way over there. We're actually on the top of the hill looking over the kingdom at night. He's got the coolest porch fucking view on the planet. I keep saying all he needs is a Ben Franklin and Glenn and family. Ben Franklin stove. And the greens. Oh, speaking of which, here's Glenn. Only if, man. Damn. Foot pop rock. It's that's cruel, man. God, I don't know how smart that is, Glenn. Oh dear. One, I know Kimmy. And two, she cooks every piece of food that goes in your mouth. And you can't say no. You can't say no. Even if you knew there was a fucking M80 stuck in that motherfucking whatever you fixing to bite into, you couldn't say no. Damn. You be fucking with her food. Oh, damn. Man. You just haven't been getting in trouble lately. You over there begging for it. Didn't you and Peppa Pig have enough trouble on the cruise? You just, not enough, huh? You just gotta fucking stir it up. Pop rocks. Oh, no. I want to hear about the revenge of this. The revenge of Kimmy. It'll be a while. She knows how revenge is best served. Oh, might even be with one of those frosty desserts. I don't know. Kimmy was in one of the dispensaries in Colorado, Jamie, and she walks out. Well, while she's in there, the motherfucker over across the street is kind of busking a song. You talk about $20 ounces and shit, and fucking me and Glenn's already walking. We look at each other. He's stepping on it. He's like, what? What? Yelling across the road. So we get out in the middle of traffic out there. He's playing on the side, doing a hustle. So homeboy starts looking around. We duck over to the sidewalk out of the middle of the street, and fucking we get over there and end up for like $80. We bought about 2 pounds of fucking Marihoochie, and oh, it was a good day. So we're standing there looking like we got our fucking fingers in the cookie jar. Kimmy comes out of the dispensary, and she takes one look. She said, "Glenn, what the fuck did you do now?" she I was like, "Oh, Glenn." She knows you. Oh, fuck me. It was a good day, man. We went across the street. We got back in the car. And he's like, I'll tell you on the way. Let's just go. So We got back in the car. We started driving around. He's like, man, he ain't lying. So, we pulling around. This is the fun part for me. Is fucking we pull up into the gas station and shit, and Johnny's coming in looking for a drink, pulling in behind us, right? And both of them, I heard their seats, one right after another. It was like within the same tick tock, just crunch crunch in the front, and I'm like, oh. Homie must be thirsty. Just scared the shit out of Glenn and Kimmy because there's lights behind us. I look behind us, I'm all like, fuck, man. So you know what? The best thing you can do is just fucking, that's mine. Homie gets out and fucking goes get himself a drink. Everybody calms down a little bit. That was you could feel the tension in the car, just fucking whoosh. It was in a fully legal state. So, you know, I lived there and I was like really unconcerned about him anyway. All we had was weed in the car. Texas, that's a different story. So, needless to say, they was a little bit concerned for their welfare there for a second. Until we got out and totally ignored them because we wasn't doing anything illegal. We just bought 2 pounds of motherfucking weed for like $80. It was just one of those things that happened so awesomely, coincidentally, and or fucking amazing fucking price that you just couldn't believe it was real. But for my viewing pleasure, Johnny showed up. And it was great. I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, it caught our attention. He started talking about $20 ounces. I heard him singing, and he sounded like he was a Kid Rock wannabe, you know. And I was like, man, what the fuck, just dude out there. And then I heard the term $20 ounces, slinging and slinging. And I'm like, and Glenn was walking. He was like, I was like, oh shit, running to catch up to Glenn, because I had $20. Oh shit, Polly walks up. Homie's like, I give you the rest for fucking $80 or some shit like that, man. Fucking Polly had it. I was reaching in my wallet. Polly, whoop, like that. I mean, like, I never seen, like, what was it, $60? 60, I'll give you the rest, some shit like that. I'd never seen that shit come up so fast in my life. I didn't even get to break the top of my back pocket with my wallet. By the time she had that money motherfucker in his face and mine, it was right between us because I was talking to the man. She reached over my over my shoulder with the money. I was like, okay. That girl is on her shit. Oh my god. It was Kid Rockin', man. Be busking out there. Dude made himself some money. He took off with his empty backpack, jumped the wall, and off he went. We had to wait around for Kimmy. I was standing there in disbelief. I'm sure when she walked out, Polly wasn't from Colorado either. She from like Kentucky. She probably feeling a certain way about buying 2 pounds of marijuana out on the street. And I know Glenn was shitting his pants. I could see it in his face. Fucking Kimmy come out and spotted it. She's like, Glenn, what the fuck did you do now? Just like that. Didn't even say nothing. Nobody said nothing except for her. She's the only one that spoke. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Spotted that shit, boy. I was like, oh God, Kimmy knows Glenn. Oh, ladies. There are ladies everywhere. Yeah, he was rapping. He was out there rapping. He didn't have no fucking bra. He didn't have nothing on you. Mr. Dapper out there playing some shit that's so good at getting me goddamn copy struck on a live cast while he's strumming the guitar. They talking about, oh, he's playing Soulfly. Think you seen it live. I was like, what? They struck me for Jamie playing his guitar. Copyright strike. Said it was a Soulfly song. It was something he made up. He just strumming his guitars, singing, playing the harmonica all at one time. That motherfucker is musical. I bet you can bust, man. You fucking probably clean house in Galveston, dude. Long Beach is long dead for that. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. I was like, what the fuck? Holy jamming. I told you it was good. He's like, nah, man. I was like, yeah, you are. And they struck me. They agree. YouTube agrees. You're fucking good, man. Somehow they got you copyrighted as Soulfly, and just to strike me for it because you're so damn good. Okay. Go Jamie. I told you was good. I'm Captain Obvious. I ain't trying to fluff your feathers or nothing. You just good. Got nothing on it. Let me show you on the clouds we got again. It's true though. I appreciate you taking your time to grant me the experience of listening to you so much. Better than Pandora even. I love these lazy clouds. Yesterday it was like this. Look, the wind's picking up now. Ooh, it's fierce. Yeah, not too bad. I don't feel it. Cause check the direction. I don't feel it. I don't feel the wind. I'm just sitting over here. But my feet are kicked up. I really like chilling on this porch. There's a couple ducks right there. I don't know if you got to see them. Maybe. A lot of aquatic birds around here. Seagulls out the ass. They come from the fucking east and they shoot west and go out there towards somewhere on the river bend, I guess, and sleep at night. I don't know what it's like, but it's a daily thing too. The migration of birds around here is kind of crazy, the types they have. Ah, yeah, it's beautiful weather. Nice. Yeah, that's that's Seamus. That's cool. Yeah, he's enjoying life. He comes in when he wants to, makes a couple mushrooms. I just paid him for the ones he made this last week. He made me like 20 mushrooms. I still ain't used half of them, but I'll need them because I'm starting to change up gears now today. That's why we went live. I promised Polly I'd let her watch me construct shit because she's tired of watching me make stupid shit. It's like, all right, we'll make different things today. Not nothing real fancy, just bigger Sherlocks and bongs, basically, just the clear bongs. I'm gonna clear it up because they're about $10 cheaper out the door than the full color bongs because of the cost of the color is so much more than the clear. I could do a lot to a clear bong to make it the same price. You know, it'd be fancy bong then. It'd be like, oh wow, you got to work on it. But I'm going for cheap out the door because I made like 3 of them when I got started with before all this glass got here a couple weeks ago. What, 3 weeks today? I think glass showed up. I've been blowing 3 weeks today. So since the glass got here. But with the glass I came here with, I made a few of the smaller, clear, just silver fumed cheapo bongs, and those motherfuckers are all gone. So I want to make a good couple of batches of those today, which are going to be quick, pretty quickly done. Ah, yeah, that's why he was burning the biscuits. He's playing that. He's making sure everybody's safe online with his little gaming stuff. He burning my biscuits or undercooking them, one of the two. Now he gets it right pretty good sometimes. That's funny. And yeah, Jeff, we let him off short leash most of the time. He's got full range. He finds different ways to get in trouble. I think I just heard something. Let me see. It was Mitch. He was just in there singing. I thought someone was calling me. Like, what? It sounded like Mitch. He's singing. He's like me. What's up, Biggers? How you doing? Man? Good to see you. I'm doing well, man. Staying very busy. Except for at the moment, I'm kind of chilling, talking to y'all. I don't usually do that much. I just in and out of that shop real quick lately. It's Saturday. I got a good fucking long night in yesterday. Good, bro. Never give her up. I wish I was there helping you, Jamie. Truly. I should be there about time they're knee high to a grasshopper. It shouldn't be too long. I've been picking up the pace as much as I can. I got a little down payment saved. I ain't even started looking yet for anything. Not until I got a good chunk and I'll start looking. I intended to be gone this entire month anyways, till the 1st, but I'm pretty sure we'll be here another month. It depends. Once that fucking kiln gets here, I might just actually physically chew through the rest of that tube. I don't know how much faster I'm going to be blowing glass, but I know it's going to be pretty exponentially faster than what I'm doing currently at full pace. So I catch myself waiting half the day on glass to warm up. And if I got 2 kilns rocking, they ain't no wait time. It's all go. So that's going to be a huge difference. Prep goes quick. Everything goes quicker. You got more floor space. It's like a gymnasium for a checker match. You just got plenty of room. Right now, I'm trying to play checkers on a handkerchief table. It's kind of wobbly. You know my kiln. It's tiny. I got people asking for 3-foot Sherlock pipes. I'm like, fuck, man. I'll give you 13 inches, baby. Hemp rope. Most of the time, I am. I prefer hemp. I was a 13th medical in California decades ago, and I've always suffered from neuropathy. When I was in the Navy, some lady ran a red light, hopped up on that speed or some shit. I don't know what the fuck she was on. She fucking ran through me. Threw me 66 feet, hit a telephone pole, crunched a bunch of stuff in between, and they got me on them painkillers. I got sick, started dying. Doctor said, man, you gotta stop drinking. I was like, I don't drink. He's like, flippity, 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 flip. It might be some of these painkillers we got you on. So now I don't really take aspirin unless I really need it. I just medicate. But I always had this neuropathy burning up and down my leg. And when I started using hemp, that burning went away. I can feel my toes. It's like, I don't know what happened, but I kept using the hemp. So here we are. 50 states, protected crop. It's a protected crop under the Farm Bill. Trump's first administration did that. I set the precedence for it in 2014 with the Davis hemp bill out of North Carolina. My name's Eric Sebastian Briggs. I was Senator Jim Davis, Republicans, top senatorial advisor. I stood down because of a plot to kill off a bunch of us, which I have detailed in detail on my research page, aka Facebook, which is timestamped and still there. My BitChute and my Rumble. Not here on YouTube because they took several channels from me, and we decided at that point to leave our very cushy $500 a month 3-story fucking palace in Colorado with the dungeon behind for the betterment of human beings. And we have therefore traveled 32,000 miles since, alerting folks to the devious plans of our U.S. government to completely dismantle the government and create civil unrest here in this nation. As we're now we're reconnected. Then we traveled 32,000 miles and told 300 and some tribal elders what's going on, because they have the ability to tell a lot more of their people than I do what's going on. And all it is simple pointing out the fact that your fucking sky is doing this and it shouldn't be. So it's all we've done. It's all it took. Went right up. Said, I know why your crops are dying, because we got an ultraviolet sun that tilted us. You can't see it because the government's been calcifying your pineal gland, which is an ultraviolet sensitive organ hooked up to your ocular nerves. Gee, coincidence? No, they didn't want you to see shit. But the plants can see it, and they're going hermaphroditic. Nobody's telling people. So what happened? Motherfuckers start building greenhouses, and they go feed their families, and they're getting ready because they know we're on our side. And they wrote about this a long time ago, last time it happened. And they're getting their people ready. Some of them. We may have to make a trip to put a boot in someone's ass. I just noticed throughout our travels, some of them are still being stingy with that information. And it's disheartening that they would sell out their own people, but look at everybody your politicians are selling out right here, just in Casper. Because it's real. It's something I've talked about since 14 that each and every one of you probably scratch your head and say, what the fuck is this old man saying? And we're literally watching the last of what I was saying going down. So I do hope we're ready to remain calm throughout this coming period. Because we've been getting ready for it, right? Play with your magnet. Literally, I can't do that part for you. Wish I could, but I can't. Wish I could, but I can't. That's something I tell Chico all the time. I wish I could help, but I can't. I've heard a lot about those myths, and then we solved a lot of myths. Myths are everywhere. The myth of the orgasm. I've chased many a woman past the pillow looking for that. Left them totally shaking, looking like they were attacked by a bear. Talk about, I can't take no more. So I don't know what to do. I can't find that shit no matter how hard I look. I just gave up. It's like, fuck it. That's one of those myths I'll never crack. Fucking cow farts. No, I don't think we're the smartest version so far. They've made a few versions. Look at us. The first version was red like the clay. They're still here. The Caucasus came from the Caucasians in the Caucasus Mountains from a mass genetic interference trying to create a middle class with ruling, and then we started rebelling. We didn't agree with the whole slavery thing. I don't think we even actually knew anything about the whole fingerprinting and recycling thing. I'm not sure we even had that too much, except for the fact that Tosh, aka Nijigita, aka Quetzalcoatl, aka Jeebus, aka Hercules, motherfucking done told us in them emerald tablets that shit that was going on in that temple that we found right next to the pure copper ore that Nijigita was harvesting in the Northlands up here by Bigfoot, where we found all the fucking big feathered serpents and shit. You know, it was like at that point, well, if this is here, then deep underneath this exact spot on the planet is where they're literally sitting at the halls of Amenti. Now, the soul-sucking machines, as we understand, are put in various places in deep crevices inside the earth that were blasted with big weapons. And then they built the machines in those crevices, and they funnel it where? To Hastings, Michigan. And that, love you, brother. Don't sweat too much, just enough. We need to end that soul sucking thing. I'm hoping they do it themselves, wake up and realize they're robbing the rest of creation. The creator's kind of angry about it. They need to rectify that situation and get their asses home and heal planet heaven, because she's fixing to take a blast from the nova. That's not going to be good, regardless of her frequency, because there's two aspects to this threesome convergence. They're using test of the symbiosis and the frequency of said life forms in this solar system. So let's pull it together, folks. It's more than just Earth at this point. It's Mother's aunt. Apparently everybody else's stewards are in place, because it's only one I know of. Now let's see if our patience is waiting to pay off, or if this thing explodes the first time I touch it, it's blown or not. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I had a lady come yesterday and said she loves the nub. I said, well, what made that? And she got one, smaller piece, but it lays like that with the bowl up. She loved it. He's like, yeah, it's hemp block style. Hemp blocks do that. Regular Sherlock, you just gotta lay it down and take what you get. Oh my goodness, man. Even if it's not such a good day, it's a blessing. Vigorous. It just means I ain't figured out why I'm having such a hard time yet. I haven't stopped trying anymore. I just accept it. I'm probably, okay, that's for a reason. I don't even know why. Wait a little bit. Probably figure out why. Pull this off, pop the purple. Let it start warming up. See, if I had that kiln, that motherfucking purple right there being that motherfucking kiln warming up, I wouldn't have to be waiting on it in the future. See, I ain't even waiting on it yet. All that wait wouldn't have to happen when that shit gets here. Tell me, the production is going to exponentially explode. I'm going to be like, okay, I know what I can make in a month. I can make it that close. Well, I'm close to my most I've ever made. Right? So, and I'm working slow compared to the resources I had. Yeah, I had 3 kilns laid out. I could have worked with all of them. I didn't know a thing about what I was doing in the glass shop at that point in time. So I'm curious myself. I'm driving, what am I going to produce? We'll find out together. Because I'm limited by my supply and the kiln. And that's just being built. I guess right now it's a big one. And it's going to be drop shipped on the truck. And shit's going to get crazy. Blessing. Heat. Definitely. I just ran into a mountain at 30 miles an hour, and I'm looking at that as a blessing. I am on board with you on that excitement. I still laugh at that. At least straightened out the fucking front end. We got here another 700 miles, and I'll be damned. Probably take us right back where we came from. She wouldn't be here. She belongs in a museum. Taking longer term than what they so to speak. Probably worthy vessel. This motherfucker I dropped yesterday, kicked it with my foot and stopped most of it breaking. It was about 6 inches broke off. But it's got a little run. Hopefully get it to run this way. See what happens. Show you how to do that, or at least give you the best chances of it happening that way. It's all heat relative to the swelling in the glass, and using that to shock it right across that thing. You tap it, just tap it off, and it's perfect. At all times, I'm dealing with heat, expansion, and cooling and retraction on the same piece. And you gotta keep that in mind when you're making this shit, or you could make it pull apart. And the flame will do that for you. You'll be like, oh yeah, you ain't got the patience to let me warm up? Whoa, involved in there. You should keep your patience. So remain calm, practice. Feel your life flow. Brandon gave that to you. Feel it. Be it. Embrace it. Rating somebody who might feel like your creators. That's your design. You got that magnet. Tell me you can't do it. There you go. You got a little teeny creator. Yeah, same one I saw. Yeah. Saw it on a wall. I was like, no way. I'm trying it. I was like, holy shit. I'm gonna pump a bit of tobacco. Motherfucking tobacco. Yes, I got two beautiful pieces there. Geopolitical. I'll put it in the usual hour. All right. Okay.
television place. You never know what's gonna happen on the front porch. That was fun. Oh, shit. Now I'm sweating. All right, let's make something big out of this purple thing. Like straight up. See what we're gonna do in this. Oh, dear. Wonderful. I'm gonna use some lucky lipstick in this case. I'm good with that. Something simple overlaid on a big purple wall. Pull it into a pipe, melt it down. See what happens. And we'll work on the blue one again. Maybe we'll make enough room for both of them in there to fit comfortably.
Let's do it like that.
saw him laying in there, I was like, hey, that's right. A little breakfast left over from yesterday.
I like them with raspberry.
We went to Wally World yesterday.
They ain't even hardly stale. It's still almost fresh.
We gotta let that mushroom soak up enough heat that when I pull it out, it don't explode.
I'm gonna check, see if we're still live, chat. Yep.
I don't think it's long enough yet.
soak again. Or cut it here. Like that nice. Still can't touch that blue one. I don't know if I got the purple one, take it from the blue one too long.
$1 million. Okay, I've got to get home. 10 of them. Let me try to type it.
cut this bad boy off. See what happens. Just to see what happens. Cut this thing off. Okay.
Need more gold wire. Don't have enough.
see if that's any better. And it looks better. A little smoother. It was freezing up. I think Glenn got tired of looking at it. Look at him. Coming in here wanting to get in my shit now. Here's my shit. Get it out. What? Oh, my pretty one. My pretty one.
Yeah. Did you throw it on the ground?
I did. The day that I came in heaving in the RV. That day.
I noticed you. The pipe had switched that day.
6 days ago. Yeah. I threw it on the ground. I threw everything on the ground and I ran. I did. I did. I threw the pretty pipe on the ground. Look at you coming in and raiding my space, making me move my operation with the Arandize over here. Like you want to do something. Small mushrooms, preferably. Now I'm gonna move you guys. Okay. Where are we going? See, Master Shames. If y'all don't start talking to Glenn, I'm coming back now that we're caught up here. I'm gonna throw in some motherfucking doors. There, we'll see how that works. We'll see if anybody comes in from here to there. We might, I'm pretty sure we're live. It might be just the Google technician checking in. I'm gonna puff on this bowl.
He seems to be getting better both on the rope and in the RV. Little puppy.
I heard him going off. I was like, oh, that must mean Seamus is either doing dishes or coming in here to invade my space. Guess what?
Yeah, he does still go off, but he doesn't really pull on it. He really just slows down when he gets to the edge of his area, so he doesn't really yank on that thing anymore. Unless you're literally provoking him.
sitting around the county, threatening to break in under the next lane.
You did?
Oh, man. I used company mushrooms. See that? I got to. I'm gonna have to turn on some Pandora. Then nobody's talking. Glenn.
I love you guys. I love everybody. Y'all have yourselves a good, happy Saturday. I'm going to dance and sing, like Glenn said. We'll see you on Fun Day Sunday.